trace Letta's narrative back to the little town of Wagga Wagga, which is located in the rural region of New South Wales, Australia. An individual by the name of Kerry Walton, who was a young guy at the time, made the decision to investigate an abandoned home with his brother at this location during the 1970s. As children, the two men had been told innumerable tales about the property being a haunted mansion, which sparked their curiosity about the site from the beginning. The terrible discovery that Kerry was about to make was going to take place inside of this residence. He discovered something horrific under the floorboards of the deteriorating building, which at first sight seemed to be the corpse of a kid who had passed away. A closer look revealed that Kerry had found a peculiar doll that had a sneering expression on its face. When Kerry discovered the doll buried under the home, she felt obliged to rescue it. After making jokes about the fact that the doll looked to be moving inside the bag that he was being hauled inside of, these brothers decided to give the doll the name Letta Me Out while they were on the lengthy trip back to Brisbane. It is not surprising that Kerry's family was nervous about the doll when he was first brought home. Nevertheless, it was the peculiar behavior that was to follow that caused them to feel the most uneasy. Supposedly, the Letta Me Out doll would move about on its own will, according to the statement. Every morning, weird scuff marks were discovered that seemed to have been left behind by the doll's shoes. These markings were located all around the home. On top of that, there were other individuals who had an aversion to the doll's presence, and while it was there, they had feelings of sickness, fainting, or being overpowered with emotion. Additionally, animals, namely dogs, would behave in an odd manner near the doll, attempting to bite and attack it. Considering the fact that the Letta Me Out doll had been the subject of a great number of peculiar happenings, the new owners of the doll got inquisitive about the information that they might get on the mystery children's toy. By examining a few nails that were placed beneath the doll's feet, the specialists were able to determine that the doll was around 200 years old. This came as a complete surprise to them. The doll's gypsy-like look led to the speculation that it had been created somewhere in Eastern Europe, most likely in Romania. This was based on the fact that the doll had a gypsy-like appearance. Furthermore, the doll also has a complete head of genuine hair, which is rather interesting. Furthermore, the doll was also brought to a psychic for the purpose of being analyzed. There is some compelling information that was provided by the psychic, which has been reaffirmed by other psychics over the course of the years. The doll is claimed to be possessed by the ghost of a little kid who passed away from drowning a very long time ago, according to the legend. The doll may have been made in the image of this youngster, according to another theory that has been put forth. According to the allegations, Kerry was even informed that he would never be physically removed from the doll. This was put to the test when Kerry was presented with the option to sell Letta Me Out. Nevertheless, he was unable to bring himself to part with the doll. In the present day, Letta Me Out has developed into an essential component of Kerry's family. The tragic history of this haunted doll suggests that it may just be possessed by the soul of a kid who was never harmed, despite the fact that the doll looks to have a little spooky appearance.